Good mid-morning, Thursday. I want to share something with you because I know right now we are in really uncharted territory for us, for the world actually, and it has the average person um, operating on default and going to what they know, which is to actually look at what's outside themselves and get on panic mode or fear mode. The average person is in panic and in fear. And despite the fact that we do have an epidemic, a pandemic, and we are unsure of what's going on, and we have every right to be afraid, it doesn't mean we should be. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying it's not frightening. I'm just saying that you have control of how you behave. That you can be afraid and in panic and then make horrible decisions, or you can decide to be in the ease of yourself on the inside, which is why I always promote doing the invisible work that people cannot see. When you do that work that's invisible and people cannot see or give you credit for, in times like this, you're okay. Despite the fact, no matter what happens, you handle yourself in a way that's professional or in a way that makes sense. You make good decisions. You don't panic like the average person. So when everybody's running around crazy buying up all the toilet paper, that's not you, because you have a deeper sense of self going on right now. So there's no need to panic because we can't control this thing. What you can control is yourself and what you do and how you behave in the time that we all need each other. That's what you can do. And I have two affirmations or two things you should say. When you find yourself being afraid, or because you can't control this, that means we're all control freaks if you're afraid, but of course some of us are not, but many of us are, which is why you get scared that you can't control it. But in real life, truly, we can't control anything. We don't know anything really. We think we do, but we don't. There's so much on this planet, in the universe, in the space that we cannot see, that we have no control over. We don't know what's going on. So understand this. If you believe in anything, whatever you believe in, grab onto that. I believe in the universe. You can call it God, whatever else you want to call it. I say the universe. And it always has our backs, always. And we'll get through this too. So, but if we do what we're supposed to do, less people will get sick and die. If we don't listen to what we know, to the health experts, not the president, I'm sorry, but not the president, because he's not a health expert, but listen to the health experts, the CDC, the doctors, the nurses, the people that are on the front lines. Call your doctor. Pay attention to what the experts say. If we do what they say and hunker down and stay isolated, if you don't have it, it's called isolation. If you do have it, it's called quarantine. But whatever it is, you're staying inside and away from other people. This gives us a better chance. I'm in California. It gives us a better chance all over the world if we respect this disease that we cannot see initially. We don't know how it really spreads. We don't know how long it lasts. We don't know what's happening. We don't know anything. But when you don't know that, then you know how to stay home. Stay home. Have fun. Like right now, I'm kind of laughing because right now I put this. I went to St. Lucia some years back, and I got this scarf. So as I took a shower and got dressed, I go, I'm gonna be in the house or in the backyard, but in all that, I'm not going anywhere. So let's make it fun. And so I put on my black ensemble and put the scarf around my waist, like a little, something. Just to add something to it, just something for freshness, for fun. And then I cut up garlic. I don't have a garlic presser. That's what I really need to have. I don't have one. I should order one. Then I cut up garlic really small, put it on the spoon, and took it like a peel, because that's really good for our chest and our lungs and this our overall health. So the two mantras or affirmations I want you guys to say when you feel afraid and you're feeling really scared and you're allowing this thing that you cannot control to control you and your mind. Say, I choose to see love instead of fear. I choose to see love instead of fear. Now, I got that from Gabriella Bernstein in the book. She has a book, I forgot, it's not The Universe Has Your Back, but another book. I got that from her. So I can't take credit for it, but I'm saying it, and I'm telling you to say that, because if anything makes me little, anything, I just say that over and over and over again, and that knot in the pit of my stomach just dissipates. Yours too. Try it. I choose to see love instead of fear, because it's fear that's making you afraid, because what you're doing is you're taking your thoughts way out, and you're telling yourself negative things about yourself, that you're going to get sick, you're going to die, you're going to, and you have no idea. None. How you feel right now, if it's not tip-top, could be the regular flu. It could be a regular cold. It could be a regular sinus infection with no coronavirus. It could be how things are usually. It's a new thing that's here. We don't know about it, but we do know how things used to be. And it's not like that today, but your body might have the common cold, period. It might have a sinus infection, period. You might sneeze. That's allergies, period. So don't create a negative story, but the average person does. The average person lives by default. Thank God I'm not average. You don't have to be either. You make negative stories up, but all day long we're thinking. Our minds are in perpetual motion. They're always saying, having something to think or say in our heads. You make up stories 24/7. All of us do. And it's up to you to make up a positive story. One, how we overcome this. One, that you're healthy. One, that you're feeling good. So the other mantra you can say is, I am healthy, whole, and complete. The universe, God, whatever you call it, your higher power, our higher power, we're created to be healthy, whole, and complete. And it starts on our mind. So right now, if you're feeling good, keep saying, I'm healthy, whole, and complete. If you're sick, I'm healthy, whole, and complete. That's your mantra. Because we could speak our word into truth. We can speak our life into reality. And I tell you, you might be saying, how are you saying that? You don't know. No, I don't know. But I do know my own life. When I was really, really sick and couldn't walk or hold a cup of coffee, when I was in that bed, I could have thought, oh, I'll never be able to walk again. I'm going to die. Because I felt like that. But I kept saying, I'm healthy, whole, and complete. I stand before you now. I can hold a cup of coffee, and I can walk and run and work out. That was 10 years ago. So I'm just telling you, I am healthy, whole, and complete. I choose to see love instead of fear. These are choices that we have. We don't have a choice about this virus. We don't have a choice where it goes. Yes, we do. Our choice in where it goes is if we stay in the house or in our vicinity, in our backyard, in our house, and don't go out, just like they ask, for a couple weeks or for a week or for a couple days, each day at a time. But just be safe. And the thing is, I put a post up. It said, assume that you have the virus, not that you don't. Well, something like that. What it meant was, somebody sent it to me. I just shared it. But what it meant was, first of all, how I'm going to say it is, don't be so selfish. Because we're all in this together. We are our brother's keepers. Let's care about them. So if you feel good, okay. So you feel good, but still don't go out because unless you've been tested, you don't know if you had it or not. If you don't know, then stay away from others. Not because you don't want to get it, because you don't want to give it to somebody else. Let's think like that. Let's find the love in our hearts for all of us for what's going on today. So you are healthy, whole, and complete. And I'm not, and I am. I'm a Pollyanna, but I'm also a realist. I'm a Capricorn. I'm pragmatic. I'm a realist. I know the facts. But still, the facts that you might not know are the invisible facts. We live in two worlds. I say this. We live in a spiritual world and a material world. And the laws of the universe of the spiritual world, they have so much effect on all of our lives. If I were you, I'd get with the program. So just remember, I am healthy, whole, and complete. You are. I am. We are. And I choose to see love instead of fear. If you have any good books, and I might come in later on or tomorrow and give a list of really good positive books you guys can listen to or read, and not just for spirituality. Some might be for fun. I'll tell you a couple that I listened to on Audible books for fun because we're home now. So you watch movies, listen to books, and if you don't, well, sometimes I have to stop myself from listening to everything that's metaphysics or spiritual because I say, okay, now get back to just a normal woman and just listen to something that you like. Because I love to listen to books on tapes. But when I was a kid, we had listened to plays on the radio. So if I'm dating myself, I don't care. But we did with my mom. She was alive. She's not alive now, but she loved to read to me and listen to books to stories on the radio. I love it, and I love it today. I'm so happy that she instilled that in me because I love it. There's a book called Where the Crawdads Sing. It's so good. There's another book called Made from Scratch. It's so good. There's another book called City of Girls. So good. These are 3 books that you can listen to that are so good. Oh, and another one, Little Fires Everywhere. So good. 4 books that I've listened to, and and another one is The Alchemist. Now, not the first one about the magic person, but about something else. And this has a series. It goes to anyway, it's probably for kids, but still. So those are good books that you guys can listen to while you're at home. If you have kids and they can listen to them too. Nah, just you. But if your kids are doing something else, you can do that. Or at night, when they're in bed, you can listen to books. Just remember that we are all created from the highest of high. We are all a part of the highest of high. And we all have some of the powers of the highest of high. Don't forget that. You are healthy, whole, and complete. And you would choose to see love instead of fear. And when you find yourself making up stories in your head, and you always do, when you find yourself making those stories up, change it and make up a story that works for you, something that you like, something that makes you feel good. If this live that I'm doing right now makes any sense to you, or you think anybody that you know might need to hear it, please share this. If you have a comment, which you probably don't because you guys never make comments, but if you do, because things are different today, then make it. But what you can do for somebody else is share this for them because they need to hear it. Have a great Thursday. I'm going to go and do something else, but I thought I would come on and say hey and give you guys those things. I just got finished with my 45-minute meditations. I just love it so much. Do you meditate? Because that will help you as well. It's good for your immune system. It's good for your mind. And the mind, we are all mind. So if you didn't meditate today, do it. If you can do it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just sit down, be still, and be quiet. And then pay attention to the thoughts you're thinking. Metacognition. Think about what you're thinking about and change those thoughts if they're not thoughts that are good for you. That's enough. I just came to give you 2 little things, those 2 mantras. I choose to see love instead of fear. I am healthy, whole, and complete.